You're now tuning in with 91.5 WDBK. This is DJ Eva Diva. Welcome to the Camden County College radio station in Blackwood, New Jersey. I have my special guest here, Tam Kim, and his group member, Ben. They're here to promote their album and to promote Philly Fest. Can I please get an introduction of both of you guys? Tell me more about yourself.
How you doing? I'm Tam Level Kim. My rap name I go as Level. I'm part of a hip hop group from South Jersey called BFR.
I'm Benjamin Gifted, also a member of the BFR group, South Jersey native.
Okay, that's cool. Can you tell me what BFR stands for? Because I was kind of curious because I was like looking in, through your Facebook page and you guys are like hashtagging BFR. Like, what does that stand for?
Bullfight Records.
Okay. And what does POME stand for?
POME stands for Product of My Environment.
Okay, that's cool. So, how did you guys first started, and how long have you been doing this?
Me, I'm the newest member.
Okay.
They've been at it for over a decade. So Tam actually brought me in.
Okay.
Maybe about 2 years ago, and then from there, that's when things started to pop off.
Mm-hmm. But how did everyone meet, like other group members too?
At first, I knew Capital D. We met through high school,
okay.
Like 10th grade. I saw that he was rapping, and he had his own little clique then.
Mm-hmm.
But after when that fell apart, he reached out to me, and then we started making tracks. I think this was like we were like 16 or something like that.
Okay.
But
so was it like a hobby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a hobby because he DJ'd. He DJ'd also. I did the same thing.
Okay.
But we just started making songs together, and then the third member, Desert Eagle,
mm-hmm.
I met him through Pensacola High when I moved out of Willingboro, and then that was the three right there, and then we just started making tracks, just having fun with it. We performed at a lot of shows in Philly.
Okay.
During the high school era. So.
Okay. So who would be your music influences? You can be the 5 top.
5 top.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for me, in no particular order.
Okay.
We got Pac, Nas, Jay, Big, and I'll throw in number 5. I'll give that to I give that to M.
Okay.
I'll give that to M.
Yeah, me, I would, I like artists like, that influenced me a lot was, definitely Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem back in the high school era, now it's more like, Lupe Fiasco, Wale, and Nas. More the deeper type rappers.
Okay. So if you can collaborate with any producer or any artist, who would it be? Why?
Right off the bat, mine would be, if he was still alive, Tupac. But I'll take Nas.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely do Jay-Z, because if you make a track with him, you're in,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
Okay. So do you guys write your own beats and your own lyrics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what software equipment do you guys use to do like your albums? Like
90% of the music is done through Pro Tools.
Okay.
Whatever equipment we do have, we're limited to what we have, but we get creative with how to make sure the sound is still top notch.
Okay.
So and it's still like painting a portrait.
Okay.
With the amount of colors you have,
Mm-hmm.
it'll still come out with banging.
Can you tell me guys about your first performance together, like on stage? Like where was it at, and were you guys nervous? How did it go?
As a group, it was
Mm-hmm.
at the legendary.
Dobbs.
It was at the legendary Dobbs on South Street. I think that was
Yes.
Were you guys nervous?
2 years ago.
Well, that's natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural. Maybe we'll show it differently
Yeah.
amongst ourselves. But once you get on stage, that nervous energy allows you to release it.
Right.
You're allowed to go wild now. You're on stage. You're here to perform.
Did you guys ever have like an awkward or like weird, like strange, like moment on stage when you were performing, like anything crazy a fan
I've
did,
seen
or...
a girl pass out. And security came running in and pulled her out. So she wouldn't get trampled on. I think that's the craziest thing I've seen.
Now I know you guys did last year. It was the Cambodian Music Festival in Cali, right, in the summer.
Yeah.
Could you tell me more about that? Like, who'd you guys linked up with? Who was there and who performed?
Over there, I actually went out there solo because the group BFR. We also had another show on the same exact day in Philly at Soundgarden. So,
okay.
Yeah, so the other 3 members performed at Soundgarden, and I was out there performing in Hollywood.
Okay.
It was just pretty much. It was the first annual Cambodian Music Festival. They wanted to bring all the Cambodian artists from all over the world.
Okay.
So they were just picking each one from each region. Like out of the East Coast, it was me and JL Jupiter.
Okay.
Little Craze, he's from Minnesota. They had like bands like how do you pronounce the name? Intradevi. They also had Dengue Fever.
Okay.
They're actually real big too. I didn't know of them till like that festival, and they had like the #1 album in the world actually at that time.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good experience. We had like Honey Cocaine stop by. Everybody wanted to show support for the first ever annual Cambodian Music Festival.
So can you tell me more about the Philly Fest? Like, how did you guys get Lil Craze, Honey Cocaine, and Timothy Delgado? Like, how did you guys like link up and meet up with each other and just like talk about doing this show? Like, how did it all happen?
Yeah, that was when I was in Cali. I was with Little Craze, and I was with Honey Cocaine also.
Okay.
And then I was just talking about like, asked them did they ever do a show in Philly, and they said they never did, and they said they would like to. So once I talked to them about that, we exchanged numbers and everything, and then I was in New York City at the time, like probably like 2-3 weeks after that. I ran into one of my friends, Joan Lee, and then he was telling me the same thing. Like, you guys need to do something in Philly, and he's actually best friends with Timothy Delgado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how I linked up with Tim, because that day it was like a meet and greet somewhere in New York. So we went to go meet Tim. We had dinner and everything, and then I exchanged numbers with Tim, and then right from there I was just seeing what dates are available for all the artists. So I didn't want to do it in the winter time because I was afraid of the snow. And we got a ton of snow, thank God.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do it during April. That's when it's more like
spring.
Spring, and it was Cambodian New Year's, Laos New Year's, Thai New Year's, and then they were actually free on the 4th. And it's actually Easter weekend too.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so they all were down, and then we figured out that date like 2 months ago, and then we just put everything together.
Okay, that's cool. Have you done any songs with any of these artists yet?
I have songs with Little Craze. I had a song with him. We did a cypher back in the summertime, and I actually have a song. It's coming out later though. It's with Little Craze and Rob Campman, aka Southstar.
Okay. Okay. Do you guys have a website that your fans can go to listen to your music? What website is that?
BFRmusic.net.
Okay. And are you guys like on like social medias like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your music is mostly enjoyed more for the beats or for the lyrical flow and content? What do you think?
A and B.
A and B?
A and B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Can you tell me like either an obstacle or challenge that you got your group had to overcome, and what was it and how did you overcome it?
Any obstacle, there's always a method of overcoming something. So whatever's presented, we'll deal with it accordingly. So it's really hard to say how we did it. We're gonna have to talk to each other, make a plan, brainstorm, figure out what's the most efficient way of handling it. I mean, that's all it really is. It's a family. You're going to have arguments amongst each other,
right?
But that's normal. Without that, you can't grow.
Yeah.
Well.
So when you guys write like your lyrics and your verses, like how does it work? Is like he writes a verse and then you write a verse, or is it like
When we do find an instrumental or a beat that's done, we'll find what vibe is it giving us, what kind of emotion do we want to lay out on this particular sequence of sounds. So then from there, that's when we'll formulate our own lyrics from there, because everyone's had a different story to tell. So from there we'll record it, but we'll critique each other, work on improving certain parts of the song, or where you want to insinuate something or take away. So it's a process. So look at it like layering.
Okay.
One piece of article clothing comes on, the next comes on. That's how I look at it.
Okay. Can you tell me where the Philly Fest is being located and where can people get tickets? Is there still any more VIP tickets?
Yeah, the Philly Fest will be taking place at a venue called District 9. That's on 9th and Spring Garden.
Near like Chinatown, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so 9th and Spring Garden in Philadelphia. I checked the VIP tickets yesterday. I think we have about maybe 30 left.
30 left?
Because we're actually only doing 250 VIP tickets. And then, because the meet and greet's only like an hour and a half.
Okay. So what time does that start, the meet and greet?
The meet and greet, I want everybody to try to get there like 15 minutes earlier once the door opens, so everybody can actually meet with the artists they want to see, take pictures and everything. That would be from 4 to 5:30.
Okay, and who's going to be at the meet and greet?
All the artists is on the flyer. So
Okay.
it'll be Timothy Delgado, Honey Cocaine, Little Craze, South Star, Nico Tour.
Coach Lloyd, John Lee.
Yes, it's a big lineup.
Okay. What emotion more than anything dominates your music? Would you say joy, anger, or passion? And like why? What do you think? Like what emotion?
Well,
yeah.
For me, I mean, it has to be every emotion, because when we make music, it's our identity.
Right.
You know, it's not just one thing about us. You're going to get everything about us. So if you're in a bad mood, you're going to listen to probably the angry song. If you're in a happy mood, you're going to listen to the happy song. So just like anything, like
So whatever you're feeling is just like what you write down. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you guys planning to do anything for Cambodian New Year? Because it's coming up around the corner, like any events, or not at the moment?
We have a couple plans. We're not sure which one we're gonna take yet. We've been offered to get booked out in Boston, in Lowell, Massachusetts. A couple of my friends invited me to Seattle, but it's still all up in the air. It's gonna be a last minute thing, last minute flight somewhere. So. Okay.
What ingredient do you think is most essential in making your sound and style the way that it is?
It's every member, all four of us, having their input. That the ingredients, because if you look at us externally, our skin colors aren't the same,
right.
Our backgrounds aren't the same, our cultures aren't the same, but we're still able to come together as a collective group and make something happen. Disregard everything you see physically. So we're all in it to, with the same mentality, the same thought processing. What's the end goal? So we decide on what it is, then we go after that. That would be the ingredient. Just using all of our thoughts,
right,
and making something happen.
Okay. Let's see. Is there any, your next album dropping up? Like, what's the name of it? Are you guys still working on it now, or?
Well, the album we just released, it's called P.O.M.E. Product of My Environment. That is our first official studio album with all four members.
Okay.
All four members. This is the first album we have registered, and you can get it on iTunes, you can get it on Spotify, Google Play.
And it's also on your website too?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Where your group? Where have you guys traveled so far? Like performances and stuff like that.
Amongst, between everyone.
Yeah, everyone. Where have you guys traveled to?
As a group, we went. Florida. We performed in Florida. A couple spots in Florida. We performed in Massachusetts, Boston.
Or even did Camden one show.
Camden?
Yeah, did Camden one show.
Okay.
Lot in Philly. Next goal, next target is beyond these U.S. borders. You know,
Yeah, that's what I was
Canada,
gonna ask you, like international.
overseas.
Would
Yeah.
you guys definitely
Absolutely.
do international?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. I'm trying to work out with plans with, like, especially in Korea and then Thailand. He's from Thailand. He's from Thailand. Well, not from Thailand, but
Well,
It's
my
time.
family is,
Yeah.
but I got a lot of connects over there. I got a lot of connects.
yeah, he has connects.
Make
over
use of
there.
it.
So yeah, we're definitely planning to do some shows outside the U.S. border.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start out in the rap game?
Rap game. You have to love it. If you don't love it, you're wasting your time
Mm-hmm.
because it's there's hardships in it involved. Then you got the highs, but if you can't get past the hardship,
Mm-hmm.
then it feels like work.
Okay.
You have to love it, and then from there you'll learn as you go. If you're between the networking to the songwriting process to the engineering, who's going to help you and who's not going to help you, you have to love it.
I see on YouTube you guys have a couple music videos as well too, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, on YouTube, our channel is Boomfight TV. One word. Yeah, we have a ton of ciphers on there. We probably have about 10 music videos.
Official music
videos done. We actually have probably another 4 to 5 planning to drop this year. Also, we just got done shooting last week. Our next single is called Time Again.
Okay.
So that should be coming out soon.
Okay.
Probably like a week after Philly Fest.
So after the Philly Fest, when this event is over, do you think you guys will do another event, like not now, but like another time soon, like in Philly again?
Oh yeah. I'm planning a couple shows in the summertime. I'm shooting for August or early September when school starts back up. It's gonna be like kind of like the same lineup like Philly Fest with the artists that couldn't get on this time. So next show we'll definitely have Jen, Dumbfounded, D Pride, like many others. I'm also working on July 25th. There's Hot Import Night comes over here. So they actually saw the.
Is that in Philly or AC?
It's in Philly. It's in Philly.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they do have one in AC too, but I'm gonna be handling the music, like the after party. Hopefully the after party, but I'm supposed to be handling the stage at Hot Import Night at the convention center that day.
Okay.
So I'll be booking a couple of the artists to come out there. BFR will definitely be performing. So.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Excited for the Philly Fest?
When it comes, yes. When it comes. As of right now, no.
I'm just running around right now doing interviews, getting all the places ready. All the hotels are booked. Finding places where I can take them out before the Philly Fest, because a bunch of artists are coming in Thursday and Friday, so I gotta find something to do.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through and doing this interview with me. You can stop by the station anytime, and I appreciate it. So, we're out
Glad to be here.
with Tan and Den on 91.5 WDBK, and we're out.